Hey, shop at Teesprings for all your goods merchandise. We got what you need. You need shirts? No problem. You need mugs? No problem. You ain't got no money? Problem. Get the red suit, get the monkey, raise some money, buy a shirt.
What the was that?
WTF! Alright guys, so we are back again to do a WTF. This time I did not come up with the story. We actually have Carla back on the show, who's not been here for a while, so we're definitely glad to have you back on here.
Thank you.
But she was able to kind of outsource the interwebs and find a nice story for a nice story.
Okay, I wouldn't call it nice.
A story for
why.
us to discuss on WTF. So, you know, I don't know what this is. I'm just going to react just as you guys are as you're sitting back here watching this video. So go ahead, Carla, and take it away.
I kind of gave you like some pointers of what is, but I wanted to save everything.
Yes,
so,
please do.
I love to read, and there are times that I read multiple books at the same time, but there was one time that I couldn't fall asleep, and I was just reading stuff on the internet, and I found this thing about what are the weirdest objects or things that doctors can find in human bodies.
This so that really caught a dark path already.
Yes. So that really caught my attention because I'm like, what do you mean weird objects? I have seen some random stories about certain things, but when I was starting to look at it, I'm like, damn. People can be nuts.
Yeah, there's that whole gerbil story that's been a thing out there.
No. I have for you a bunch of different things. And so the first one that I'm going to mention are accidents.
Okay.
Which to me have a little bit of sense to it. They are still what the fuck is this?
Okay.
The other ones were not accidents, but we're going to get to this. So let's start with the accidents that it will make a little bit more sense.
All right, go ahead.
So there was a man in Germany that he suffered from a bunch of headaches, and he was not having a good side, and he constantly grew up with this thing on it. He went to once he was a grown-up, went to the emergency room. They took how do you call the thing when they scan your head?
Like a CT scan?
Yes.
Or MRI?
Yes.
All right.
They found half of a pencil inside his brain.
I heard the story.
Well, what the hell?
He put it in his ear or in his nose or something like that when he was a kid.
Yes, and he forgot about it. And
I heard that story.
Okay, so yes, one accident. This one, okay, so if not necessarily just type of those objects, they have found trees or plants inside people's bodies. And apparently
like that old thing that they would tell you, you eat a watermelon seed, a watermelon's gonna grow inside your stomach.
You know what? That's true. That can happen. There was a 70-year-old man in Massachusetts that went to the ER because his lungs started to collapse.
Oh, wow.
So when they went and made the whole thing, he had a pea plant growing into his lung.
How is that possible? Wouldn't you pass that? It's I don't know if you guys have eaten peas, but peas don't stay in your body that long. They go
apparently, it was growing inside his lung.
Oh,
so
wow.
People don't eat those seeds.
It's like he inhaled it and it stayed.
It
because you wouldn't pass it.
Yes.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So, the fact that your body, it's kind of can hibernate this type of shit, and you can grow things inside of you.
I don't know. I've seen plants where it's I got weeds right now in my yard I can't get rid of. So it's a plant growing inside a lung. I'd believe it.
Yes. So okay. This one it's a little bit funny, but.
Okay.
Another 75-year-old
Obviously,
woman.
old people are not good.
Yeah, they're not good. So she had really bad stomach aches, and she was having a lot of problems with her digestion.
She had a pea in her too.
What?
She had a pea plant in her too.
No, she swallowed her denture and didn't think about it. And she forgot about it.
How do you swallow?
I have no clue. Maybe it was not full denture. I don't know if you have seen it from old people. They sometimes have pieces of the denture, but she swallowed it and she couldn't pass it through the intestines.
Oh man, the gag reflex on her must have been amazing for her not to realize that.
When they opened her and saw part of the denture, and she was wondering what happened with that denture, there you go, she swallowed it. This one to me, I have to say that I laughed. It's I'm not so sure if I should, but I'm gonna laugh at again by saying it. So this really obese woman goes to the ER saying
Okay.
that she has like killer pain chest.
Okay.
That she cannot bear the pain in his chest.
Okay.
So the doctor starts to check it, finding out that she had a ham sandwich molding underneath her breast.
How?
She was so fat that she couldn't like seen it. And when the doctor pulled it out, mold, because I don't know how much days have been
Oh
in it,
my God.
her reaction was, oh, I was wondering what happened with that
Oh
sandwich.
my God.
yes.
So much wrong with that story.
I know.
There was so much wrong with that
I
story.
know.
Yeah, because it was like, I mean, like, do they just never move?
Move?
Do you
Yes.
never move them?
How fat you have to be, how
much?
long?
Yeah, like, they have to be pretty large and pretty long. And then
You
like,
can hide
the-
a whole ham sandwich underneath it.
And then why are we hiding the sandwich?
Well, she didn't know. Like she didn't
No,
even know
that's
about
not a
it.
I don't know moment. That's a purposely put there.
Maybe she wanted to eat it later and she forgot.
That's the wrong place to stash stuff,
The
man.
thing is that, like, I mean, you cannot smell the ham going bad.
Oh,
Like,
I
it's
mean,
already like adhered to your body
yeah,
so bad.
There's so many things
The
wrong.
mole was growing into it, and that's what. Okay.
But once again, why? Why up under the boot? Why would you hide
Because
it there?
maybe that's. Have you not
Hide
seen
it in
like
the-
old women when they hide like money, they put it under her breast?
Yeah, but I mean,
maybe her need to hide food was to put it like under the pocket.
because
that
what it
he
makes
had.
me think is like when we think about money, it was like, hey, somebody's gonna eat this sandwich.
Maybe it was a really
Never
good
find it
sandwich.
now. Never find it
Maybe
now.
it was a really good sandwich.
Oh, that poor sandwich. That
Right?
poor sandwich.
I mean,
All right.
yes. Okay.
I can't get
Those
this out of my head
are
now.
okay. Those are the accidents.
Okay.
I'm going to tell you the stuff that people purposely put inside their bodies,
Okay.
which to me I was amazed. Okay, let's start with something really. And I thought, and I ask you, what are cobblestones? And you
Oh,
explain
cobblestones,
me,
like the
right?
rocks in the roads and stuff like that. Yeah. Mhm.
Okay, so a 20-year-old Chinese girl had a tantrum and like she broke up with her boyfriend and trying to bend her anger like for it, she swallowed a bunch of them, thinking that she was going to pass it through, but she didn't. They
I
were
mean,
just
but
like
how-
stocking up in her stomach.
But how does that deal with anger?
That was her way to bend. Because she was upset that she was breaking up with her
So
boyfriend.
upset right now. I'm
Yes.
gonna swallow these stones.
Yes, and that is going to make him come back to me. Maybe that was her thought. I don't know. Girls, don't
You
do
know
that.
what? Whoever this guy
Please.
was,
You're okay without him? Like,
yeah.
I mean,
It's like just,
you will survive. Like, think about that song. You will survive. Yes, girl, you will survive. Better things will come, not cobblestones. But okay.
Next one.
Oh, so there was this woman that she inherit a lot of like these fancy cutlery.
Cutlery.
Yeah, thank you. Sorry for my accent.
Like your knives, your forks, and stuff like
So
that.
yeah, so she had this that it was coming from generations and generations, and
Okay.
she was not so happy about the fact that she was going to die at some point, and she didn't want it to share this with her relatives. So she swallowed them, so she couldn't be buried with them because she didn't want it.
Can you just put that in a will? I want to be buried with these things.
Well, she didn't think about it. She said, you know what? Fuck you. I'm gonna eat this so you guys cannot use it. So they got stuck, the forks and everything got stuck inside her stomach. And at the end of the day, they needed like to cut it open to take it out.
I mean,
Because she didn't want it to
was she
share.
on her deathbed?
Not necessarily.
I mean,
she was
but,
not
like,
so
people-
old
All right, so
when
what
this happened.
What we've learned so far in these first two is that people aren't thinking about like the next step after this.
Yeah,
when
no.
you're eating the rocks, hey, you know what? This is probably not going to work out. When I'm eating the silverware, are they just supposed to sit inside me till I
Yes,
die?
until I die, because I don't want a chair. And you know what? Yes. So I'm going to make sure that these people are not going to enjoy my silverware.
All right.
But okay.
God bless.
Something that may, for you guys, this actually is a good idea. I mean, I'm not sure if I would accept this, but okay. So this guy wanted to propose to his girlfriend, and he was trying to find an engagement ring. So he went to this expensive jewelry store and found one that he liked.
Okay.
And when the manager was not looking, or the salesman was not looking, he swallowed it.
Oh, that's a great idea.
He swallowed it.
Except, I
But
mean,
wait, so
they
he
left you
swallowed
with
it.
it, and there's a camera there, so they're gonna see you do
wait,
it. But it's a great idea.
But the thing is that the man knew that something was missing, and they called the police. They searched him.
Yeah, he doesn't
didn't
have
have
it.
the thing on him. But I mean,
He's
I don't
gonna
know.
go
how-
home. He's gonna poop it out later.
Yes.
Baby, look what I got you.
Exactly.
Look what I got you.
I'm
That's
not
a
so sure
great
about-
plan.
I'm not so
Except
sure
there
about
is
that
a
one.
camera right
Yes.
there looking at you do it.
Yes. So since they called the police and they didn't find anything, they look at the videos, and that's how they found out that he.
I mean, it was 99% flawless. You just gotta go to a jewelry store with no cameras.
Exactly. Or I don't know. That, I mean, it's maybe not so difficult to swallow. But
No,
okay.
I mean, I would do that before the stones. I mean,
Well, yeah, it will make more sense.
he had an end game.
Yes,
He had an end game.
exactly.
The stone
Yes.
girl did not have
Yeah,
one.
no. He was so committed to this person that he was willing.
I'm gonna
yes.
get you the ring that you
yes,
want.
Yes, I'm
and
going
I
to
don't have-
poop it.
Yeah.
And I'm going to give it to
It's,
you.
know, it's just, it wipes off. It wipes off. You just
But
shine it up a little bit.
How romantic would
Perfect.
it be, that story? It would be like telling people for generations and
I
generations.
love you so much. I had to poop out your ring.
Exactly. That is so good. Okay. Just something to say. So, another purposely, and this is something that I'm really looking forward to see his face, and I mean, I don't have any other guy here to see it, because it will be so fun.
Okay.
So this guy in prison. So you picture yourself being in prison. You are.
I mean, I don't want to picture myself.
Okay,
in prison,
but
okay.
picture yourself being there. You don't want to, of course, you don't want to be there.
Right.
You want to find a way to escape.
Right.
And one of the, I think that some of the things that I read is that one of the theories that it is that it's easier when you have an accident and they have to take you to the hospital, because maybe during that
and you can kind of sneak out through the
trip,
hospital.
you can do something.
Right.
What can I do to go to the hospital?
Okay.
I'm going to take a piece of Velcro and put it inside my penis.
Oh.
So it will swallow, and they don't know what is going on.
No, how are you
And-
gonna escape after
Yes,
that?
and I'm going to the hospital, because how are they going to examine me from it? And the only thing that I could thought of is a piece of Velcro.
Oh, dude, just get shanked. Just get shanked, man. You can go to hospital for that.
Yeah.
Oh, just go talk some crap to somebody in there,
Right.
and it's like, let them
Exactly.
hit you with the shiv a couple times. I mean, you might die, but you know what? You might go to the hospital. And I'd rather tell that story than to tell them I took some Velcro and put it inside my
He
penis.
waited at least 2 days
Oh, my God.
for somebody to brought into the hospital.
Oh.
The thing, imagine the size of the thing being swallowed from the piece of Velcro. Velcro, it couldn't be something. Velcro.
Okay, next one.
Okay. I know.
My brain
was-
is done with
yes.
that one.
And so I had a penis story. You had a vagina story.
Oh,
And
okay,
now I
thank
have,
you.
yes, so I don't only have one weird thing. I found 3 different stories. So apparently, sex fetish going wrong. A girl was brought to the ER because she and her boyfriend were playing with food, and she put a bunch of potato salad inside of her vagina. And of course,
Did
that
he
went
really like potato salad?
Apparently, he liked that a lot, and
really liked
maybe he
potato
wanted
salad?
to make a combination out of
I mean,
what happened.
I like
Maybe-
potato salad.
Maybe he
I don't
thought
like
that it was
potato
going
salad
to
that
be.
much.
Well, maybe he said, you know what? What is a good way to season it? Maybe I'm going to put it there and eat it there. Of course, she developed a huge infection, and they have to put it. Yes.
I don't
It was
I don't know what
really
that says about
inside.
her. I mean,
It was
I feel
really
like
inside.
there's a lot of things are going through my head right now.
So if you think that you can see weird stuff like in porn, maybe people watch this stuff and say like, you know what? Maybe this can happen.
Dude,
But this is not the weirdest thing.
That is not the weirdest thing.
No. I'm going to go to the next one, which is not the weirdest thing. The next one is a cheeseburger.
How do you get a whole cheeseburger in there?
This girl, she just put it on, and apparently
But
she
you have to
thought
fold
that
it? I mean, can you...
it was maybe just was just a piece of it, but they said that it was like already like the cheese and like a bunch of the bread was already like stuck in the walls in the yes, and it was really difficult to take it out and clean it. You know what was the weird thing that I found?
Weirder than that.
Yes. A goldfish.
Okay, that's ridiculous.
Who puts a poor animal goldfish in your vagina for what reason?
People are weird.
But I mean, it's a goldfish.
I mean, 'cause
it's an alive thing. What are you thinking?
This hints us back to the whole gerbil thing, when it was like the whole story, and it turned out to be an urban legend about like somebody putting like an animal inside themselves because the animal's gonna try to move and try to get away, and that movement will cause them to have a sensation which should be enjoyable from the outskirts of it. It seems like that would have been the thought on this one.
Like the
but,
tail of the goldfish.
I mean, just the scenario by itself is like, you're killing the goldfish.
Yes.
The goldfish can't live there, no matter how short of a time that it is. And have you ever seen David Blaine?
Yes.
Okay.
That he ate.
Yeah,
that
and he had to
swallows
regurgitate them.
Yes.
And it was like, all you could think about is that poor goldfish.
I know, but the thing is that you have like in the logic that I have read about it, that you have like different walls, like in ways that he can put it like in between, and you just work your muscles. Maybe she was trying to work her muscles.
She was trying to work something.
And like she saw maybe David Blaine. That was her
She saw the
inspiration.
David Blaine thing.
That was her inspiration. So people,
or she saw the Richard Gere story. One of the two.
This is my conclusion out of it. People, there is no need.
Alrighty.
There's a bunch of like, it's 2021. There's a bunch of like toys that you can buy. There's a bunch of shit that you can find that is practically like non-risky, non-dangerous to your body, and you can have a good time.
Yeah, and I'm
even
sure
by
some
yourself,
of them are shaped like a cheeseburger or a fish.
Yes. Like there's no need. I hope that I didn't ruin potato salad for you.
Did.
I hope that I didn't ruin Velcro for you.
Oh, Velcro's
too.
done.
Yes,
Velcro's
every
done.
time that you hear like, picture that.
Hair standing up on my arm right now.
Right. So, the ham sandwich. When you are making one, maybe put it inside your butt cheek. Maybe that is a good place to put it.
Maybe.
I don't know. We'll see.
Maybe.
Yes.
Maybe.
But
maybe
then,
if she went there, maybe
so
she saw it.
after that, I went to calmly sleep, and I didn't have any nightmares. So people, if you at some point need to fall asleep, need something to, so you can call me, go to bed. Try to find funny articles in the internet. It may help you.
Nope, don't read that. All right, so I don't know how to follow that up with too much, but if you're still here with us, because I probably checked out after Velcro. If I was actually watching this on the other side, I think I was done after that one. I probably clicked the video off, but for some reason, you sick bastard if you're still here with us. But if you have made it this far, make sure you subscribe as well as click the notification button so that way you're aware of all the other less
fun
disgusting videos that we do on this channel. And we would like you to put in the comments and tell us why'd you start with WTF anyway? There are other videos that we do on here, and like I said, when you do the subscribe and the notification button, you'll be aware of those things that we do, which will hopefully enjoy.
If you're gonna die and you don't want to share your stuff, there's this thing called will, and you can do something. Don't swallow things if you don't want to share it with your relatives, but okay.
All right, so for Maddie, who couldn't make it with us today, and Art and Aspen, who are MOA as well, I'm Terrence.
I'm Carla.
And you guys take care, minus goldfish. Real quick, if you're still here, because we do these into the video little blooper things. If you're still here, look down. There's a link here for Patreon. If you guys like the show, please give us money. Give us money. We'll take a penny. We'll take a nickel. We'll take a dime. We'll take $1. We have some stuff on there that we're giving away on Patreon if you do contribute, because trust me, we need help. We need help. We want to buy new equipment, and we need an editor. Somebody who doesn't have to stay up in the middle of the night. Or they'll have to stay up in the middle, but I won't have to do it. So please, down patreon.com/thegoods. It's in the link. Please do it. We appreciate it. Top flight.